saved their dog's life, stopped and held at gunpoint by the cops. KRQE investigative reporter Gabrielle Burkhardt obtained the police videos from a traffic stop that still has a family in disbelief. Did Bernalillo police officers take things too far? Have a look.
It was a neighborhood cat that lured Stella the Labradoodle into traffic in July.
I was like, oh my God, our dog just got hit.
The Albrecht family jumped into action.
We jumped in the car and started trying to get to the ER as fast as we could to try to save her life.
William Albrecht headed down 550 through Bernalillo from their Rio Rancho home toward the nearest 24-hour emergency vet. He spots a Bernalillo police cruiser.
So I imagined if he was going to pull me over for speeding, I'd pull over, he'd say something to me, and then maybe even help us get there. I've heard of stories like that before, but that didn't happen.
Driver, step out of the vehicle!
This is what did happen.
Face the away from me!
Lapel video shows Officer Jeremy Navarez put Albrecht at gunpoint, ordering him out of the car.
Step back! Step back!
Realizing what's happening,
my dog's gonna die!
Albrecht's wife starts recording on her cell phone.
Roll the window down, Remy.
I'm thinking, this is unbelievable. I can't believe this. Like, why didn't someone just come check with us, find out what the reason our speeding was, and help us?
She and her son watch in disbelief.
Step back, go to your left.
As Navarez directs Albrecht into traffic, backup arrives, but they continue with a felony stop.
Get faster! Get on your knees!
Guns drawn. His wife and 16-year-old son now at gunpoint.
My dog's about to die!
Albrecht is handcuffed.
My dog's about to die!
I saw my son was sticking his hands out the window too, like, dude, our dog's gonna die.
Okay, come to me. My dog's gonna die.
And none of them seemed to even care at the moment at all.
Keep your hand, please! My neighbor hit my dog, that's my son and my wife. Stand up. Please, sir, my dog's about to die.
He's taken to the back of a patrol car.
Sir, my dog's bleeding out of mouth. Okay.
Albrecht's wife tries to explain.
She's going to die. She got hit by a car. Look at his face, sir. Look, she's bleeding. Look at my dog. My dog is bleeding out of the face. And they're holding us on the side of the road.
The officer who pulled them over wrote in his report that Albrecht was speeding and driving recklessly, but he wasn't given a citation, and there's no video of a pursuit. That first officer also never walked up to the family's car to check on the dog or ask why they were speeding.
Officer Navarez's report says he drew his firearm and pointed it towards the immediate threat, writing the driver looked mad with his hands clenched in the air. The officer's video shows otherwise.
Driver, step out of the vehicle!
The second I saw my guns to my son's head, like, I really felt like when I got out of the car, like, this dude might shoot me if I make the wrong move.
I can't believe you're doing this, sir. Christ, man.
Another officer convinced Navarez to let the family go.
Let them get out of here. Veteran body units, go ahead and downgrade.
The cuffs come off.
Dude, you're something else, man.
You're something else, sir.
Yeah, that was
good luck with your dogs.
Their dog Stella didn't make it.
It's horrible. Like, she was such a great dog.
So how did speeding turn into a felony stop? The family had no weapons or warrants.
I can't believe you pulled your gun on my kids, sir.
Policy.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
We asked for a copy of that policy and the use of force policies from Bernalillo police, but those policies don't explain what happened here.
BPD's policy does call for de-escalation, saying the level of force employed must be commensurate with the threat posed by the subject and the seriousness of the situation. Officer Navarez claims Albrecht didn't immediately pull over, which he disputes.
As soon as I noticed the lights, I pulled over.
We have something before on red Escalade, 550 ground. Maybe on stopping. Oh, now it's stopping.
For confirming the vehicle stopping.
33 seconds after his first call to dispatch, he says they're stopped.
His brake lights are activated. Chevron, 550.
No one came at him. No one threatened him. And again, like, what did he see that scared him so bad? I mean, this guy was angry.
The Albrecht saw just how angry watching the officer's recording.
Are you kidding me?
So he's going to complain.
They also heard Officer Navarez's explanation.
Well, yeah, so I did a felony stop on him because he wasn't stopping when he stopped. Okay. Once we found out his dog was injured and he was trying to get to veterinarian, we tried the idea and let him go if he's being
okay. That guy shouldn't be a cop.
What was going through your head?
Just scared. Just calling my dad names and stuff. It's not right. Shouldn't be a police officer.
We called Bernalillo Police to ask if they're investigating the stop. We left messages for the chief, called and emailed, but we never got an answer. We also showed the video to the ACLU.
I do think it was an excessive use of force, an unnecessary use of force, and this is why people are fearful of the police.
Maria Martinez is the legal director for ACLU New Mexico.
Police departments just need to really be serious about consequences when this type of thing happens. So in this specific case, I think these officers should be disciplined.
Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE investigates.
After our interviews, the ACLU says it is now representing the Albrecht family and will likely file a lawsuit on their behalf.